Sing.
Yeah. Sing, sing.
The weather outside is frightful, and
The deer are so
something,
delightful.
something.
Something,
Hell,
something.
oh my God. Hello and welcome to day 7 of the 2017, I was going to say birthday calendar, advent calendar
Advent calendar.
here at the Crafty
Central
Boys.
City at Parallel 49. It is
The
the
great Canadian
Wonder
something.
Adventure Pack.
That's what he said.
It is so hard to remember that.
It would have been easier if they had just done what they did the year before, like beer in pack, Christmas 2-4. So you
Maybe that's
guys
what
try
they should
that
do
next
next
year.
year.
I think so. Don't y'all, we're about to drink
No,
beer.
no.
Okay.
I'm just making sure my mouth is big enough for the
Beer
type of
drinking mouth is
goodness that
ready.
we're about.
Beer drinking
We're
mouth is
about to.
ready. All right. Okay. Beer drinking mouth. All right.
Okay.
So you of course probably know what it is, I'm assuming, but that's okay because I don't.
I know what it is.
It's in this mystery
It's
bag.
day 7.
So
All right,
that's day
and
7.
drum roll,
Drum roll. That is a very painful thing to do. And
My
day
drum
7
roll is turned
reveals
into a machine
the
gun.
Winter Wonder Ale from Red Racer / the other one.
You need to read a little bit closer. It's the Wonderful Winter White Ale.
Enjoy this wonderful winter with the light and refreshing taste of coriander and orange peel in a traditional Belgian-styled white ale. What is it with Belgium and beer? Guess what? If you go back to one of our previous episodes, I answered that question in the description of the video. So down here somewhere, go read it because I had that same question because about a bunch of beers we've had lately all have they're somehow connected to Belgium. So I actually Googled beer in Belgium, and there's a huge article about how basically Belgium is nothing but a bunch of beer. So a bunch of beer drinkers. That beer is so important there. It's if you don't drink beer, you're weird. So there you go.
Okay, so is Belgium like the number one exporters of beer, chocolate, and waffles?
It would waffles.
I mean, this sounds like a glorious place to be.
Like you're talking like a waffle Belgian. There's a Belgian Waffle House somewhere.
Well, Belgian waffles.
Belgian waffles. What's that?
Well, it's a type of waffle
I
that
did
I
not know
assume
that.
comes from Belgium.
I had no idea. Let's go. Belgian waffles. All right, this is a thing apparently. Belgian waffles.
Well, what do
Looks
you mean it's a
like
thing? You didn't know this?
I did not know
This is
this.
like common knowledge.
Unfortunately, apparently, I am not up on my waffle
In North
lore.
America, there's Eggo waffles. Everywhere else, there's Belgian waffles.
I had no idea. I apparently have failed in my
This place
waffle.
sounds like my place to be. It's got beer, chocolate, and waffles, and that's it. That's all they have. That's three
all. That's
food
what else
groups.
do you need though?
They
You have
food groups.
you're not going to die. That's going to cover your entire intake for any minerals, any vitamins.
Absolutely.
So and also if you take your waffles and you put fruit on them, you're good. All right,
All right, so
the Christmas penis is going to open up the Central City beer here. And I'm going to do a pour. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the white ale is
look at
coming
that.
through. Wow. That is a decent amount of beer. So we've got what is that? A nice a small head there, effervescent goodness.
Yeah.
And the peanut gallery's on. And what does it smell like? So they're claiming that it's going to be coriander and orange peel for this white ale. My first intake.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of coriander on this one.
I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't gone into my spice cabinet and actually taken a bottle of coriander and had a tablespoon full of it. So I don't know if I could identify coriander. What does coriander taste like?
It tastes like this beer.
It's very helpful.
if you want
Very
to,
scientific.
come on, camera. But the coriander. How do you describe coriander in taste? It's sort of it's a spice. It tastes pretty good. Sorry,
Happiness.
it tastes like happiness. All right, so apparently coriander tastes like happiness. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
if you
There.
don't,
Now it all makes sense now.
I know if you can taste happiness. I mean, how often do you taste happiness? Not that often. So
Yeah.
overall, I'm kind of giving
Not
this beer. Now, this beer, of course, is rocking a 5% alcohol, so it's a standard level beer, ABV, and the wonderful winter white ale. Now, a white ale is actually something that I would attribute. Now, my head's kind of gone though. Look at that. But again, this is
Yep, same here.
I gotta say, it's actually quite good. Not that I doubted it was good, but I am kind of, I'm hesitant with some of these.
It's a light and refreshing beer. It's
Wheat,
not as
barley, wheat.
flavorful as other beers that we've had. But it's decent.
I gotta say, it's another nice label from those guys down south there in wherever they are, Surrey or whatever.
Down south.
Down that way, or no, that way. No, wait, no, that way, that way. To me, it's that way. But yeah, I mean, I have no complaints about this one. It's not like leveling my taste buds with an amazing kind of I want to take off all my clothes kind of response, but
Great.
but as it's a winter ale. It tastes summery, like it would be something you'd drink in summer. But
Yeah, it does.
it's also one of those ones. No, I was saying that it does, but it's also not offensive to drinking that in cold weather. It's not something that I would turn away, and I might even order it. You never know. Now, Alan, before we started here, you sent me a couple of links to some videos with Foster Brooks in them.
Yeah.
Now, you just got somehow interested in who he was or something, or you remembered him somehow?
Yeah, I remembered him. So he was I remember when I was a kid, I was watching Mork and Mindy. I vaguely remember him being in an episode of Mork and Mindy. And those who know Foster Brooks know that his entire act, he made a career out of this, was pretending he was like gourd drunk. And slurring his speech, all that, and he did it so well. And anyway, he did that act for a character in Mork and Mindy, and I remember it. I thought it was the most hilarious thing I'd ever seen. And then I never saw him or it again. I've never seen that Mork and Mindy episode ever again. But I remembered him, and I looked him up and discovered his name. Found some videos, and I shared them with Shane. I figured, he would think they're as hilarious as I did. So, and he did. So Foster Brooks, looking him up.
I also want to point out that Foster Brooks does, and this is something I remember. I didn't know it was Foster Brooks. But it's him doing the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh,
excuse me. So if you actually, you know what? I'll send you a link back in the back channel here, and but it's basically Now this is something that I remember my dad playing at some point. I think on vinyl, but it was a long time ago. So,
did you do it drunk?
Did my dad play the thing drunk? Of course.
No, Foster Brooks.
Take a listen. He kind of sound. I mean, I did not listen to the whole thing. I'd have to listen to the whole thing to really get my memory juices going. But he kind of sounds drunk, but not really. Okay. But you're right. I mean, his entire career was basically the lovable drunk. So he would walk into any situation and he would be, yeah, and no one would challenge him really, other than just nodding and patting him on the back kind of thing. So, I would have to see him in Mark and Mindy again. I kind of want to see that. That's kind of cool. I know that I watched Mark and Mindy quite a bit, but I don't have a huge memory of it because I remember the most exciting part of that was when he did the Mork calling Orson part at the end of every episode. I always found that to be very cool. So, yeah, that's my memory of Foster Brooks and apparently Mork and Mindy. What is he known for anything else, like aside from doing television?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I recommend you check out Foster Brooks at the Dean Martin roast. He does some incredibly cool stuff on that one. Unfortunately, I've only fast forwarded through it to kind of redigest what it was like. So, yeah. Overall, Red Racer Wonderful Winter White Ale is a refreshing light beer. We particularly like it. Would also work in the summertime, and that's all I got to say about it because I'm drinking it and it's very happy making.
Same.
So,
yeah, it's a gooder.
What? Coriander happiness from the Peanut Gallery.
That's right.
Oh man. Well, got anything else lined up for today, or are we just going to take a bow and say see you on day 8?
Take a bow.
Right on. Well, thank you everyone for watching. We will be back tomorrow for day 8 of the Advent calendar. Okay, let me do that again. Cut. We'll do it live. Oh wait. Whatever the hell I was going to say. The 2017 beer Advent calendar. Day 7 successful.
The Great
8,
White Wonder Adventure Pack.
I was not going to remember it. I'm glad you did. But yeah, so thank you for coming by, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I wish I had music to go out with.